Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's mini stretch break session. My name is Toni Pilote, and I'm the Health and Wellness Coordinator here at Georgia State University, and I will be leading us in our stretch break for today. Just a few housekeeping things. Our stretch break will be recorded, so you can watch it back at a later time or share it with a colleague. And following today's session, you will receive an email with the link to the recording as well as a survey. So please let us know your thoughts. We will be seated for our stretch today, so just make sure you have a nice clear space, an area that you're not going to hit anything around you while you're stretching. And if you have any issues, please feel free to utilize the chat and we can hopefully get those technical issues worked out. But with all that being said, we will get started. So give me a moment as I get everything switched over. Alrighty, so we'll just begin by sitting nice and tall. Sorry, one moment. Alright, so we'll begin by sitting nice and tall. Go ahead and move to the edge of that seat. You don't want to be leaning back, but you want to be sitting up, spine nice and straight. And we'll just start by taking a nice deep breath in and then exhaling. And we're going to start at our head, just making circles, going all the way around, nice and slow. Continuing to take those deep breaths in and out, allowing your body to relax and just waking up those muscles in our neck. Very good. And we're going to switch the direction of that rotation. And as you're rotating your head, really try to go for that full range of motion, allowing that head to tilt all the way back and then bringing that chin towards your chest as you circle your head forward. And as you're moving to the side, allowing that ear to drop closely to that shoulder. And we'll go ahead and take your right ear and drop it towards your right shoulder. And then take that left ear and drop it towards your left shoulder. Very good. Continuing to move slowly from one side to the other. Awesome. Then we're going to bring that head to the center and we're going to look all the way up, tilting that head straight back. And then forward, bringing that chin as close as you can to your chest. Moving up and down very slowly, not too quickly. Again, still being mindful of your breath, taking those breaths in and out. Very good. Now to bring that head to the center, we're going to take those arms. First, we'll clasp those hands together, and then you're going to take that hand, place it on the palms on your head. We're going to open up those arms nice and wide. Again, keeping that spine nice and straight. And what we're going to do, we're going to continue with our head. So we're going to bring that chin towards our chest. As we come in, we're going to allow those arms to close in. And then as we move up, we're going to open up those arms and tilt that head back. And again, nice and slow motion, deep breaths in and out here. And make sure with those palms on the back of your head, you're not applying too much pressure. Make sure you're listening to your body and doing what feels most comfortable for you. And we'll do one more here. Slowly moving that chin towards your chest, allowing those arms to come in. And then opening up those arms, tilting that head back, opening up that chest. Very good. We're going to place those arms down by our side. What we're going to do is roll those shoulders down and back. Again, still being mindful of sitting up nice and straight. Very good. And we'll bring those shoulders forward. Awesome. We're going to take those arms straight up in the air. We're going to clasp those fingers together at the top. We're going to rotate those palms towards the ceiling. Allow your eyes to meet the gaze of your hands. So letting that head tilt back here. And take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, allow those arms to come down. And as you inhale, allow them to come right back up towards the top, clasping, pushing through, and then exhaling and releasing. We'll do a few of those here. Clasping at the top, pushing through those shoulders, and then releasing. And one more. Pushing through, and then releasing there. Very good. We're going to take those hands, just place them right on your knees, dropping those shoulders, making sure they're not in those ears. And what we're going to do here is we're going to just sit up nice and tall, make sure that spine is nice and straight. We're going to take a deep breath in. What we're going to do is allow our arms to come straight up, and then we're going to twist to one side, whichever you prefer. Bringing a twist into that spine and hold here. You want to make sure those feet are nice and planted on the ground, that they're nice and flat and not dangling or anything like that. Continue to take deep breaths in and out. We'll hold for a few moments here. Very good. We're going to stay twisted. What we're going to do is take that left hand, if you're twisted that way, you're going to just reach over in the opposite direction. So leaning back a little bit, reaching, extending through that arm. Very good. And then we're going to untwist there. We're going to come up and over to the opposite side, twisting down. Keeping those shoulders down and relaxed, not up in those ears. Taking deep breaths in and out. Very good. We're going to hold for a few more moments here. Very good. Now we're going to take that right arm or that opposite arm. We're going to extend and reach overhead, pushing through, reaching through that arm. Very good. We'll relax and untwist there. I'm going to place those hands on your thighs. What you're going to do is just curve, pushing those hands outward, down your leg, arching that back as much as you can. And then pulling those shoulders down and back, opening up that chest. We're going to move back and forth here. Again, continuing with those deep breaths in and out. Very good. Really arching, opening up that chest, pulling those shoulders back as much as you can, and then bringing a curve into that spine. Let's do one more here, curving, and then pulling back those shoulders, opening up that chest. Very good, and we'll relax there. Go ahead and take that right arm straight forward and take it across the body. Hook that left arm underneath and pull it in nice and close. Good. While we're here, those feet are still planted. We're going to widen our stance just a little bit at the feet. We're going to unhook that arm. We're going to take that right arm up and over to the side. Very good. We're going to bring that left arm across the body, hooking that right arm underneath. Very good. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, go ahead and reach overhead. Very good. We'll sit up nice and tall and relax there, bringing both arms down by our side. We're gonna swoop those arms back. Make sure you have enough space here. Reaching overhead. Very good. Now we're gonna take those arms forward. Again, moving at a pace that works best for you. Being mindful of that full range of motion. So you're wanting to bring those arms up close to that ear, circling down and around. Very good. We're gonna bring both arms forward. And then what we're gonna do is push those arms straight out, clasping at the fingers, pushing through those shoulders. We're having some issues with the sound, I see. I don't know if that's universal, just a few people. I'll mute and then unmute briefly here, one moment. All right, if you're still having issues, I don't think that's everyone. We're gonna roll out those shoulders. You may have to come out and then come back in if you're having issues with your sound. I think other people are hearing just fine, thankfully. So we're almost done with the stretch. We're rolling those shoulders back, and now we're gonna take them forward. Very good. Relax those shoulders. We're gonna finish off at our head here, making circles going all the way around. Nice and slow. And if you notice certain tightness as you're rotating your head, play around with that. If you notice when you lean to one side, maybe it's a little bit tight, kind of go back and forth on that one side as you're rotating around. But just play with the rotation here, going back and forth, rotating one way then the other. Being mindful of how your neck feels, noticing any tightness or stiffness. We're gonna drop that chin towards our chest and we're gonna hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're gonna take that head all the way back, tilting it towards the ceiling, holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna take that left ear and drop it towards that left shoulder and hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we're gonna drop it, that right ear over to that right shoulder and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then go back to rotating that head all the way around. Nice and slow. Very good, and switch the direction. Awesome job. Bring that head to the center. We're gonna take one more deep breath in, reach up towards that ceiling, really stretch. And then exhale down, deep breath in, up towards the ceiling, stretch. Extend that, reach as much as you can, and exhale down. And one more time, we're gonna reach straight up. Pushing through, giving yourself a nice big stretch, and then relaxing there. Awesome job, everyone. Thank you for joining us for our stretch break session. Like I said earlier, this session was recorded, so you can watch it back or do it at a later time or share it with a colleague. We also are going to send that survey out, so please let us know your thoughts on the stretch break. We hope you have a very happy Thanksgiving and a safe holiday and hope to see you next time. Thank you.